Here we go. And I'll give it just one more moment again for YouTube to catch up. Hi, YouTube. If you're watching from YouTube, I apologize, but I'm unable to monitor any comments or questions that happen during the live stream on YouTube. You are invited to join us on meetup.com at Tarot Unicorns and Coffee to join the live broadcast on Zoom if you would like to participate there. And let's get into it. I feel settled this morning. I feel like maybe there's a slight lull in energies that have been rampant here recently. So let's see what the cards say. Let's see what the divine says. Everybody got your questions queued up for the divine? Ooh, deep breath. Okay, the deck that we're going with today is Tarot of the Night, Tarot de la Nuit. One of these days, I'm gonna get back to speaking French. I took French in high school and I loved it. And I keep meaning to retake it so that I can actually be fluent in it and not textbook in it. All right. What do the tarot cards have to say for us this week? And I find that even in a group reading, you're going to find some information that's going to sound like, oh my God, that was just for me. Are you talking directly to me? Nope, but Spirit is, because Spirit knows exactly what you need to hear. I should play some theme music. I had this song running through my head this morning that kind of explains the energy that I'm in. Free Falling. Y'all remember that song? Free falling. I know, I'm sorry, I hurt y'all's ears there just a minute, but that's like how I feel right now. I'm just like, okay, let me just fall for a while. Let me let the divine blow some wind and tell me where and when I'm supposed to land. But I'm just going to fall for a while, for a minute. Not fall in a bad way, just fall like not resisting, just floating. Okay, I've got our cards. Ooh. What are y'all up to? We got a lot of wand energy. Okay. Let me think about this first card for just a minute before I hold it up to y'all. Let me feel the energy of these cards because I feel like they're all kind of interwoven this week. There's a bigger message trying to come through. That's what I'm trying to say. And I want to feel into it for just a minute. And also look up what this first card is about, because the image is a lot different than traditional tarot. So I want to see what this author meant. Y'all know when you pull from a different deck, sometimes you think, oh, it's just a different deck and it'll be the same meaning. No, I think Spirit tells me what deck to pull from, because sometimes there's an image that's just slightly different, that has a completely different meaning. And Spirit's like, yep, I needed you to see that. I'm going to read you the whole thing because it seems important. The first one is the Six of Wands. Six of Wands, traditionally in tarot, is kind of like a celebration card where you've achieved some level of success. Wands energy, though, that's what I want y'all to focus on. Wands energy, because we have a lot of Wands energy, and Wands are about fire. We just had the new moon past Saturday. I hope y'all had some good new moon vibes and set your intentions. Because now with all of this Wands energy, it's telling me that we need to be a little bit creative, tapped into our fire energy, maybe awaken or realign our sacral chakra. I think sacral is fire energy. It is for me. So Six of Wands, but I want to go to the book because I think there's a different message that Spirit wants us to know. Six of Wands says blossoming confidence. Flowers are blossoming around me. They should. I deserve it. I have fought hard. That's her talking. I have fought hard, and today is the day of my reward. The people of the night now admire and acclaim me. You and I do not meet by accident. I don't appear to losers. Y'all hear that? Ain't nobody in this room a loser. Not this week. I don't appear to losers. I know that you've worked hard, and I respect you for that. You've overcome many difficulties, some of us just in recent weeks. So let me congratulate you. May your success bring you great confidence. Allow yourself to feel proud. That means don't shun your ego. Right now, Spirit is saying, let your ego have a seat at the table. You deserve it. What your ego is telling you is building your confidence. It is correct. It is true. Listen to your ego this week. It's not going to lead you wrong. We're not talking about overactive or negative egos. We're talking about those egos that tell you, you are a good person. You deserve it. You are successful. Let your ego have a seat at the table and feed it steak. Let your ego have a seat at the table. Let's see. May your success bring you great confidence. Allow yourself to feel proud. Hold your head high and shine like a star. Become an example that others will want to follow. You really deserve the success that is yours now. Bravo. And some of the keywords for the Six of Wands are success, public recognition, shining bright, pride, self-confidence, and promoting oneself. Self-confidence, promoting yourself, listening to your ego. That all ties back into self-love. Allow yourself to love yourself, congratulate yourself, celebrate yourself. You deserve it this week. All right. The next, once you are allowing yourself to celebrate yourself, allowing that self-confidence to rise and to build up within you, then what do we have next? The King of Wands. Wands again. Now, doesn't he look like he is self-assured and very confident? Look at those lions back there. All of that lion Leo energy coming forward. But the King of Wands is that divine masculine, confident, self-assured, not egotistical, very in touch with his ego, master of this Wands energy. Wands energy is about creativity, inspiration, being in touch with your heart center, following your passions, letting yourself come alive and feel that fire within you, guiding you. So we have the King of Wands saying that once we allow ourselves to feel deserving, then we will step easily into that very confident King of Wands energy. And why would we want to step into that? Spirit's got something in store for us this year. I really like that key phrase, you are not losers. This week, we are all winners. And that means we need to claim that brass ring, claim that crown, claim that wreath of victory, because Spirit has stuff for us to do. And Spirit is not handing out these assignments to losers. So I need everybody to take off that loser cap and step into the winner's ring so that you can get your next assignment. What's your next assignment? Let's see, what's up next? Three of Wands. Let's talk about the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is you are ready for anything that comes your way. You are ready for whatever Spirit is about to hand over to you. You have all of the skills, you've been working on it, and you've been asking for something that lights you up, something that makes you feel as if you are working on purpose and in purpose, your soul direction. And this is coming. We didn't get the Three of Swords or the Three of Cups. We got the Three of Wands to say you're ready to move forward in this energy that is heart-led, in this energy that feels confident, that feels like, at least I feel like I know a little bit of what I'm doing now. I feel like I'm being a little bit led more in purpose. So this is saying you're ready. You are ready. And then we have this beautiful lady, a major arcana, Temperance. And Temperance is going to touch all areas of our life. So I feel like those first three cards are the buildup of the energies that we need to be incorporating, that we need to step into. And then we have Temperance, which is major arcana. Overarching theme means this is the energy that's going to touch all areas of our life, whether we're specifically asking about career or some other specific area. This Temperance is going to, yes, it's going to help us in what we're asking for, but it's also going to filter down into all areas of our life. So what is Temperance about? I should know Temperance. Temperance is, again, fire energy, because Temperance is the card for Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is a fire sign. So again, we're still, even though it's a major arcana, we're still working with that fire energy. Temperance is about, as you would expect, being temperate and being balanced. But I'm sensing a little bit more than that. I like that she looks like, to me, she looks like a mermaid. Maybe she's not a mermaid. No, I think she's just, maybe she is a mermaid. I don't know. I'm gonna go to the book and see if she's a mermaid. I'm getting mermaid vibes. I can't tell if that's like, you know what, maybe she was a mermaid. I was like, I can't tell if that's just a dress over her legs. It looks like she has legs, but maybe she was a mermaid. who came up out of the water, and she's sitting there, and that's why just her legs are covered, because the mermaidness turned into like a cloth or something over her as she got her land legs. Temperance. Maybe you were swimming in the water and now you're sitting on land. Now you're learning how to navigate with these new legs, so to speak, finding your balance again in this world, in this earthly world. Out of the water, out of the sea of emotions that maybe some of us were swimming in. Maybe some of us were laying on our black back and floating. Maybe some of us were struggling for air, but we're out of the water. We're sitting down and we're gaining our footing again. We're gaining our balance. We're getting our land legs. That's what I'm seeing from this. I'm gonna go to the book because I wonder if the author had the same idea as far as, is it a mermaid? I don't know. And it says balance is key. So we got the balance part, right? Balance is key. A new stage must now begin, a phase of peacefulness, quietness, balance, and tranquility. The glass has been shattered and darkness was here, yes, indeed. Oh, I guess that glass, that mirror behind her is what they're focusing on. Look at how the light is on that glass, though. Do not let these facts get to you. The new light of a nightly sun is caressing my face. Come and sit with me. I can help you maintaining calm and patience in your life. I can create a place where you can rest and where you can rebuild a strong and clear vision of what you want to achieve. All can be done, but it has to be done gently, gracefully, faithfully. Show your peace of mind. Let the river flow at your feet. Lotus flowers will blossom again. There is nothing to fear, really. Don't push, don't rush, don't fight, which is very hard message for Sagittarius, maybe for some of y'all too. Act with precision, temperance, and calm. Only then will things evolve the way you want them to. And the key words are patience, balance, moderation, adaptation, which maybe it was a mermaid. It doesn't say anything about if it was a mermaid. I'm gonna say it's a mermaid that came out of the water, new beginnings, fresh start, finding her balance again. Adaptation, adapting to land life, harmony, and inner peace are the cards that we have for that. Now, remember I said that was major arcana, which means those energies are the energies that our spirit is saying, those energies are the energies that are best going to help you with your week as spirit is speaking to this group. Remember balance, remember calm, remember peace. If you are in the middle of a storm, find your peace by turning within. Take just 5 minutes if you can to sit alone by yourself, maybe meditate. Find your peace, because your peace is always there. Spirit is always showing you these little pockets of peace, even when you're in the middle of a storm. So Spirit is saying, this is what I need you to concentrate on this week for the group to get through whatever you need to get through. Let's see. I'm just checking the chat just a minute. What did I miss? Did I miss anything? Somebody's pulling the same cards, which means if you have pulling these cards and then you're getting it also in a group reading, probably means you ought to better listen. All right. I don't think I missed any of the chat that was specifically for me or any questions. So I'm going to move on to the last card, which is the Two of Swords. So we have all of that wand and fire energy. And even if you look right here, we still got some fire in the background. Kind of looks like an active volcano, maybe. Fiery night. But the Two of Swords to me is always a decision needs to be made, and you've been sitting on that decision for too long. Twos are about finding balance. Swords are about your thoughts, your logical processes. So it's not saying, it's saying, what I'm getting from this card and from this reading and from Spirit is we have all of that wands energy first, all of that fire energy first, and then we move into the swords. It's saying, yes, you need to make a decision, but you've been trying to think about it too long using your logical brain. You need to bring some of that fire, some of that passion, whatever decision you are about to embark upon or you're trying to make. I want you to stop and ask yourself, is this decision going to make my heart happy? Maybe it's going to make your pocketbook happy. Maybe it's going to make people in your family happy. Maybe it's going to make your physical body happy. But ask yourself before you make that decision, is this decision going to make my heart happy? Because spirit is really focused on our heart energy with all of that fire coming in first. And this two of wands, two of swords, let me give you a little bit of background. I didn't even see that dude. This looks like Titanic. Like old, what's his name, in the water. He held on so long, but now he can't hold on to that door anymore. Clearly a mermaid. I'm going to definitely see why the artist depicted it this way, but let me talk a little bit about traditional tarot. In traditional tarot, the two of swords shows a woman, her back to the sea, she's blindfolded, and she has these two very, very heavy swords sitting, and I believe in the way they are configured and the weight of them means she cannot hold on to those swords for too much longer. She doesn't have the upper body strength. The swords are too heavy. She needs to make a decision, and she needs to make it quickly. And here's the thing. If she sits there for much longer in indecision, refusing to make a decision, she's going to drop both the swords. And then by effect, by default, her decision has been made. She needs to decide, how much strength do I have left? And I'm going to make a decision to lay down one of these and use all of my strength to hold this decision. So she has to make a decision. If you choose to not make a decision, you're still making a decision, because everything's going to drop. And now you have to figure out what to do now that you've dropped everything. So when the two of swords comes up for me, it's telling me I need to make a decision, and I need to move forward, and I need to stand behind that decision. Otherwise, by default, that decision is going to be made for me. And I don't want that. So the two of swords is asking you to move forward with your heart first, but that a decision needs to be made. No more dilly-dallying. You all will know what you mean by that decision. How much time you have personally might vary. Some of you might have until the end of the day. Some of you might have till the end of the month. But you know that spirit is working with you and that you need to make that decision. All right. That's for the tarot. I'm going to set these cards aside just in case we need to refer back to them, because sometimes we do. Sometimes they come up more than once. Where do we want to go for our... Where do we want to go first for? Oh, you know what? I said I was going to read that card to see what the author was saying about that guy laying in the water. Let me go do that first. Two of Swords. Let me do that first, because I am curious as to what happened there. Do y'all want to know? I want to know. Two of Swords. What shall I choose? I have a choice to make, and not an easy one. Should I save that handsome man who is drifting unconscious, or should I let him drown and forget his face forever? I know the answer lies within me. That's why I have to dig deep inside to find it. I have to do this inner work and question my heart. There we go, heart. Even though that scares me, I have to make a decision quick. If you're sailing on this same ocean of doubt, that means that you have a choice to make too, and you can't avoid it. We both have to question ourselves and face the truth of the matter. The sun is already rising, so the decision for you and I is to be made now. The keywords are decision to make, digging inside, and facing the truth. I hadn't added that element of facing the truth, so maybe facing the truth is relevant to someone in this group today. And if so, I'm glad that Spirit was like, read the book, because it seems like it was important for someone. Facing the truth of the matter, no matter what that truth is. And sometimes it's the fear of, I know the truth and I really need to tell that person the truth. But oh my God, that feels like the scariest thing in the world. I'm going to tell you something that's been working really good for me lately. Am I making assumptions about their reaction, or have they already told me how they're going to react? If I'm making assumptions about their reaction, then that fear is invalid, because you can't base your fear on an assumption. Otherwise, good luck with that. You're going to go down. You're going to go down fast. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Next up, Oracle. And we're going to Oracle of the Unicorns. And the card we have is Beloved. Look at the butterflies, transformation. There we go, no glare. Oh, the glare's back. Love it. And in the small print, it says, prepare for your life partner. Ooh, romance is returning to your relationship. Believe you are lovable. Beloved, your heart yearns to be reunited with your beloved and enjoy a blissful, sacred relationship together. Or if you are already in a partnership, you may crave a deepening of romance and connection that may have been lost over time or through challenging circumstances. This loving pair of unicorns want to reassure you that your joyful union or reconnection is coming soon, but there is some preparation to do. To receive your divine partner or reconnect with your current love, you must first love yourself deeply and know that you are lovable. Be honest about how you judge or dishonor yourself, and then be willing to treat yourself with love, care, and nurture you want your beloved to hold you. Be willing to treat yourself with the love, care, and nurture that you want your beloved to hold you in. And then this part is in bold. If you long for a partner who cherishes you, first cherish yourself. If you want to be with someone full of joy, be joyful yourself. And if you want to be respected, begin by treating yourself with respect. You could go on and on and on. Everything that you are currently facing and the challenges that you're saying to someone else that you wish they would do this, or you wish they would do that, or when I step into the world, I want to feel this way. I want people to look at me this way. Do that to yourself first. All right, making these shifts may mean embarking on a healing journey back into wholeness. Be courageous in releasing the core wounds of your heart that keep you from feeling worthy. A lot of hard work. That wands energy, we didn't pull 4 wands, 4 fire cards for nothing. I'm gonna read that one more time. Be courageous in releasing the core wounds in your heart that keep you from feeling worthy. The core wounds, y'all, that's some deep work. We're not talking about releasing the thoughts we had this morning or the thoughts we had last month. That's easy. We can wash away that stuff, but we're talking about core wounds. We're talking about getting beneath all of that scab tissue and getting to those core wounds and then healing them. Be willing to forgive previous partners and surrender your stories of hurt and heartache. Surrender your stories of hurt and heartache. Can you stop telling the story about when somebody broke your heart? That's a question. I don't know if I can. I'm still telling some of those stories. Can you stop telling the stories about the time you got hurt? Can you? Because Spirit is asking you, can you let go of those so that I can help you heal, so that you can move on? Spirit is not saying you didn't get hurt or you didn't, Spirit is not saying, I don't see your heartache, so quit bitching. That's not what Spirit's saying. Spirit's saying, I see you. I saw you when it happened. I saw you heading into it. I see you now. But can you stop telling that story so I can help you heal? That's what Spirit's saying. Readily transform old beliefs and programming around love, relationships, marriage, and sex. Be gentle with yourself and your partner if you already have one, and know that each old wound or belief you release brings you closer to your beloved or opens your heart to greater love. Allow romance to happen without hurrying it. Connect with your future love or current partner on a soul level and send them energy from your heart. Let them know you are doing the inner work to be ready for them or to deepen your journey together, and share your dreams of the beautiful future that you will have together. What a beautiful message. What a beautiful message of this is why we heal. This is why we heal, so we can have those unparalleled, open, beautiful love stories that we want to share with the world. This is why we heal. All right. Next up. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. Thank you for being here. And yes, Spirit knows what we need and when we need it. I firmly believe that. The next one, since we had so many mermaids come up in that tarot of the night, I'm gonna go with the mermaid. Magical mermaids and dolphins, to be precise, which is, I think I've only pulled from this deck maybe 2 or 3 times. Fairly new deck for me. Look at the back. Isn't the back cool? Mermaids, fairies. I don't even see a dolphin. Is there a dolphin? I don't even see a dolphin. I believe the dolphins are related to interstellars. That's just a personal belief of mine. And the card we have is Waves of Prosperity. Look at that. New abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. Waves of Prosperity. Let me go and see. Again, new deck, so we will read from the book. New waves of abundance are sweeping over you right now. No, they aren't, Valorie. Yes, they are. That's what Spirit said. Okay, then how do we see it? How do I see these waves? Observe any ideas that enter into your mind at this time, as they may be seeds of a profitable new venture. Also, notice any out-of-the-blue phone calls or chance meetings with people who could help you. This card also means that you're on a success streak. Yay! This is an excellent time to begin new ventures. Of course, follow your inner guidance and do appropriate research. Maybe this is answering some of y'all's questions about what choice to make. You'll see the doors open easily for you and that you're filled with extra confidence. There's that confidence again, extra confidence and enthusiasm. Practice being a grateful recipient of good. Know that there's an ocean of abundance with no danger that it will ever dry up. We'll let y'all see that picture again. And instead of picturing water all around her, picture that every droplet, every molecule of water is a representation of abundance, and that she is surrounded by it. Not only is she surrounded by it, she was born to live in it, to swim in it, because she's a mermaid. So were you. You were born to live an abundant life. You were born to experience prosperity in all the ways that prosperity might show up for you. And Spirit right now in this moment is telling you that it is all around you. It is everywhere. Where are you? It's right there. Spirit's saying, you're saying, no, it's not. And Spirit's saying, all right, if you don't want to see it, but it's right there. It's just like the air you breathe. And you're saying, well, I can't see air. And Spirit's like, all right, that's the way you want it. I guess you're not going to see the prosperity either, but it's right there. Spirit is always saying that, but it's right there. How do I know Spirit's always saying that? Because Spirit's always saying that to me. And I'm one of them people that's saying, I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm going to try to be better, y'all. I think that message was for me. I'm going to try to be better. It's all around you. Where are you? Where are you? Are you busy arguing about your inability to see it? Or are you ready to say, if you say it's there, I'm going to trust it's there and work with that belief? Where should we go next? Oh, I'm going to go to spellcasters too. Let me cue that one up. I haven't pulled for that one in a while. All right. Ah, I love that. Yes. Thanks for all the fish. One of my favorite books, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, with the dolphins and the fish. Somebody put that over in the comments. For those of y'all on YouTube who are like, what the hell is she talking about? Somebody put that over in the comments. Thanks for all the fish. Okay, the next deck. Ooh, and that one stuck right out before I could even say the name of the deck. So this one, the divine pulled this one for us, okay? Not me, the divine pulled this card because it was like, there was no question I wasn't gonna pull that one. This is from Kyle Gray's Keepers of the Light. Look at that, look how old my deck is. I done worn off the words. Keepers of the Light, Kyle Gray. What's the card? Krishna, devotion. I'm gonna let y'all look at that for just a minute. You know what I see? I see a blue being. And y'all know what I think when I see blue beings. Syrian, interstellar. But this is Krishna, devotion. Interesting that we got beloved and now we're getting devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Krishna, Now, this particular book by Kyle Gray tells you the background of Krishna, who Krishna is, and then gives you the message. Let me try to paraphrase who this person is. Krishna is a Hindu god who is known as Avatar. I'm saying that wrong, but it translates into great avatar and embodies divine wisdom. It's one of India's best loved gods. He is approachable, kind, loving, and a supportive guide. Here we go for the message. You have a deep spirit, and I encourage you, if this energy is already resonating with you, go ahead and look up Krishna's full story because there's more to it. But the message is, you have a deep spiritual connection and must trust the guidance that's coming through. Your devotion to the spiritual path has been recognized. It may feel as if you've been on a mental, emotional battlefield, but there are sweet messages of hope around you now. Krishna is here to boost your sense of connection to the divine and encourage you to act from your soul. We keep getting that message, you guys. Act from your heart space. Let your heart influence your decisions, but make a decision, make an action. Here we go. I should have just kept reading. If a decision needs to be made, ask yourself what will honor your soul and those around you. If you can choose the best for all involved, then you will feel even closer to the divine. And if you can't choose the best for all involved, choose the best for your heart at this time. And it will eventually turn into, whether you see it or not, turn into the best for all involved. How do I know? Because Spirit told me so. I need to make that into a song. How do I know? Because Spirit told me so. Y'all don't know this shit. Spirit be telling me right in my ear. It's like a cheat code. It's like having the test and the person is whispering right in your ear all the answers. All I got to do is listen and I can pass this test called life. Right now I'm at a D+, but I'm working on that C-, y'all. All right, the next one is spellcasting oracle cards. I love the back design of these cards. I just love them. I just love them. Healing. We talked about healing before. It's a time for healing. It's a time for healing, and I feel like what we are healing is definitely related to our heart centers. Maybe it always is. Maybe it always is in some way, but for some reason, Spirit, with all that wand and fire energy, is wanting us to focus on our heart. So healing, let me hold that card up a little bit longer because I think the imagery is probably going to be important. I'm not even sure what all that is. Oh, it's her hands together holding a green candle. Isn't green for heart center, Jillian? Yep, there we go. Heart again. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what the book says about healing. And how can this benefit our week, this week, our path forward, Spirit? This is what I'm asking, Spirit. Any additional messages on how this healing can benefit our path forward? All right. Health issues and chronic pain take their toll, affecting the way you live your life. Be humble and seek the appropriate help and medication, but allow too the healing energy of the Spirit to soothe your discomfort. Investigate the beneficial healing properties of natural remedies by seeking out a qualified herbalist or gain relief through natural energy healing practices, such as Reiki or just meditation. Meditation can be healing. Reduce your intake of alcohol, caffeine. I don't like this book no more. I'm stop reading. Reduce your intake of alcohol, caffeine, and sugar will raise your energetic vibration on all levels. So take sensible steps to ensure the restoration of your health and listen to the signs your body is trying to tell you. So I guess for this one, it's talking more about healing your physical body, but also I think it's still important that this person does not look like they're in distress. This person is focusing on their healing and holding a green candle, which is candle magic about the heart center for me. So even though we're talking about healing our physical body, Spirit is telling us that our physical body might be ailing because we're not taking care of our spiritual connection. So as you work on doing the things, seeing a medical doctor if you need to, taking the medication if you need to, also the added benefit, helping that healing process along even faster, is going to make sure that your spiritual connection, your heart center is connected, so that you can also work on the healing of your energy, of your spirituality, of your heart. The other, it has like some key phrases that says magical meaning. You are a natural healer. Heal using Reiki or crystals. Yay, Jillian got happy on that one. I'm sure she did. Reiki and crystals is Jillian's specialty. One of Jillian's specialties. Work with natural healing herbs. Your body craves detoxification. Make that overdue appointment, and it's time for acceptance. So hopefully that was helpful to someone. I feel like that was maybe even specific to someone. Someone's questioning or asking. I put answering and asking together in one word. Answering. Okay. Ooh, someone said that was the message they needed, to focus on Reiki and healing. I love that. Someone else is working on a Reiki certification. Yay, way to go. Level 1 and 2 in the next coming weeks. Cool, cool. I love that. All right. Where are we going? Oh, I had a card and then it slipped away. Let's see. Oh, I don't like the messages. Y'all talking about giving up all the things that make life fun. I'm kidding. Spirit says we need to do it. Spirit says detoxification. Spirit didn't say forever. You know how you go through those periods where you just put so much crap into your life that you just need to give yourself time to clear everything out. And then when you go back into whatever it might be, like drinking coffee. By the way, I'm drinking water today. I know it says it's great, but it's not. I filled it back with water. Anyway, as I was saying, detoxification doesn't always mean, y'all be your own judge, and I am not a medical provider, doesn't always mean giving up everything for forever. It means you have put a lot of crap in your body and you have not given your body the proper tools or the proper rest or the proper exercise that it needs to process that crap. So you need to detoxify. And then when you do decide to go back to drinking coffee or smoking or whatever else, not that I'm advocating any of those things, do them in moderation and make sure you're giving your body time to process whatever toxins you might be putting into your body, so that you don't have to feel that sluggish backup. I'm not in connection. Do you know that your some of y'all know this, some of y'all might be like, oh my God, I never thought of that. Do you know that your what you put into your physical body can actually affect your spiritual connection? Like and I say this as an avid coffee drinker. I'm not, spirit's just going to work around my coffee. No, but I do sometimes, I do abstain from coffee, or I'll drink very little coffee. But what I'm saying is, when your body, your physical body is working so hard to process everything that you're mistreating it with, then your physical body is taking the energy from your spiritual body. Your physical body is taking the energy from your mental body. That's why your thoughts get fuzzy and you say, I can't find clarity and everything seems confusing, because your physical body is like, we need all the resources right here to work with all of the crap you've been putting on us. So that detoxification not only gives your physical body time to heal, but it takes that relief so that your brain now gets some of that energy and your spiritual energy body gets some of that energy, and you can feel that reconnection and you can feel that clarity again. How do I know? Because I lived it. I'm not just preaching to y'all, because I lived it. I know that when my diet is really, really bad, I'm like, man, why do I feel so disconnected? And Spirit's like, well, maybe it was those 5 Big Macs you had this week. So you really need to take time to detox, especially if it feels like it's interfering. This is from me, but it's also from Spirit, interfering with your spiritual connection. All right, next deck on deck, Dragon Path. Because we had so much fire wand energy, let's see what our fire breathing friends have to say. Dragons represent fire energy for me. Transformation. Look at that beautiful dragon. And we had butterflies in that other card too. So I feel like transformation is a theme or a keyword for some of us in this group. Transformation. That's just a beautiful dragon. I would have never thought to merge a dragon with a butterfly, but that's just beautiful. All right, let's see. Card number 3. What group does this? Earthwalk dragons. The transformation dragon is one of the Earthwalk dragons. And it says, let it all go. Fear, pain, doubt, anger, sorrow, and guilt. Transformation tells us, this is the dragon. The dragon transformation tells us, in quotes, you no longer need these experiences. They are in the past. They have completed their task and have no place in your future. By holding on to them, you really keep yourself trapped in old patterns that are no longer of use or necessary to you. A new you is emerging, maybe a quieter, more considered you, but certainly a more powerful you. Having lived through a great many things, now is the time for you to put that experience to good use. Follow your inner guidance and let your old habits and worries slip away. There will always be those who will question what you do, but that is their journey. You are on yours. Follow the steps laid out before you, trusting your own inner light as you move towards a fresh way of being you. End quote. This transformation can be on any level and can affect any or every part of your life. Enjoy it. Look out for signs, and in particular, symbols. Dragons love symbols, as you are guided by the dragon of transformation to take your next step. Isn't that a beautiful time together of all of the messages that we got? We have this fire dragon telling us to let go, telling us transformation. That reminds me of letting go of the stories that we tell about heartache and heartbreak. We got that message earlier. The new you emerging talks about stepping into a more powerful version of you. I feel like that ties in with that version of confidence, of how we can build our own self-confidence, of feeling deserving of this. And then the part about there's going to be people who are always going to question what you're doing or why you're doing it, but that's their journey. It has nothing to do with you. You don't have to feel obligated to answer them or to show why this is your path. That's their journey. Maybe they were born to question things, but you were born to live your life the way you're living your life. You are on yours, your own journey. That's confidence of stepping forward and trusting your journey. Transformation. I feel like that's a really powerful message for all of us. Dragon path, transformation. Someone's been pulling the world card and getting messages around completion of cycles, ending cycles. It's feeling resonant for them. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Okay, this last deck I'm going to is the Shaman Oracle. It might not be the last deck. We'll see how much time we got. Shaman Oracle. Am I calling it right? Mystical Shaman Oracle. That's the deck. Colette Baron Reed and some other people. I should give them credit too. Marcela Lobos and Alberto Velodo. I hope I said that right. I just dropped my whole dragon deck. Why did we drop? Is there something else you want to tell us? No cards fell out, so I guess it just dropped because I'm clumsy. Sometimes you be thinking it's a message from Spirit, and Spirit's like, no, that ain't me. You just clumsy. All right, 58. Let me show y'all the card. The Tree of Life. Look at that beautiful tree, how it's twisted there. Butterflies again, y'all. Who's out there transforming their lives? That's butterflies on 3 separate cards. Somebody's making some big shifts. I'm here with you, girl. I'm gonna send y'all all the girl, dude. I just say girl because I'm used to that. I didn't mean that. Whoever it is who's going through a transformation, just know I'm sending you all the energy to help you through that. This is card number 58. Let me find it here. Tree of Life. The Tree of Life is a sacred symbol throughout the Americas. Its deep roots reach into the lower world, the unconscious, while its branches reach to the heavens, the source of destiny. To be whole in your life's journey, it's important to have deep roots and high branches. A tall tree with shallow roots falls in the first wind, but a tree with deep roots can weather any storm. Do you have deep roots? Can you weather any storm? Tell you what, you absolutely can, because you're still here and you're still breathing. So I know that as a fact. Whether or not you know it, I know it because you're still here. The invitation to find health and balance in your life. That reminds me of temperance. To find health and balance in your life, reflect on how you dance with your actions, your thoughts, and your feelings. If you are too much in your thinking head or in a world of fantasies and daydreaming, connect more with your roots and physical body. If you are caught in mechanical doing and you're feeling stuck, not able to imagine a better life for yourself, open yourself up to be inspired by the heavens. Let your roots and branches be aligned with your heart's longings. There's that heart again. The medicine. So here's how we do it. What nutrients did you need to add to your soil to grow strong? The seed of the oak will not grow on barren ground or without the light of the sun. What dreams do you want to awaken to create a mindful destiny? Reflect on how you want to blossom, the kind of fruit you want to produce, and where you want to sow your new seeds. Be a conscious creator. Be a conscious creator. I love that. All right. I want to know what you just put there, Christina. What's the new exhibit in Kansas City? I'm in Kansas City for those of y'all that don't know. Hold on. A Chinese American artist. Oh, there is a new exhibit that has a beautiful tree drawing, a Chinese American artist. You know what I've been thinking of for a while now? We should do like Kansas City places where that's where we do our meetups. We have been doing meetups for those of you who are local to Kansas City, like at coffee shops and stuff, but we should like make a trip to the museum or something like that. That would be cool. I don't know where my box is for these cards. I think we have time for one more deck, one more Oracle card, and then I'll wrap it up with a couple of quick announcements. Let's see, where should we go? I already know. Where should we go? I already know. Temperance is coming back to me in this moment. Finding your balance. Knowing that you can weather any storm that comes your way. And so, didn't one of those cards talk about inner guidance? Finding your inner balance. Let's see how we can find it. I think we're going to get a couple of cards out of this deck. Let's see. Feels like that one. I like this one. The divine in me honors the divine in you. We're all in this together and we're all connected by the divine. Namaste, bitches. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Maybe that's the divine speaking. I am the divine, and I see the divine in you. Maybe we can think of it as a message directly from the divine to each and every one of us. Some of y'all are too worried. Some of y'all are too worried, too concerned. You need to lighten up a bit. Zero fox given. Isn't that a cute little fox? And you're cute as hell. Oh, Okay, last one. I feel like this is some of that detox message that we got. This is going to tie right into that detox message. Get your sweet ass outside. Look at that beach. And water, we had a bunch of mermaids in water. Water is about our emotions, can be linked to the heart. Get your sweet ass outside, because being outside in nature also helps with detox. Live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, drink the wild air. Live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, drink the wild air. That's almost all the elements. Missing two, but close enough. Close enough. Get outside, communicate and connect with the elements. As you ask yourself what things in my life are poisoning my physical body, poisoning my mental body, poisoning my spiritual connection, and how can I detox and get rid of them? And then if I do need to introduce them, how do I introduce them back in moderation? I bet you'll get a lot of answers just taking a walk out in nature and connecting with the elements. They're going to tell you, I know what they're going to tell you. First off, drink more water, but they're also going to tell you get some sunshine. They're also going to tell you get in touch with the earth and the vegetables and vegetations that she provides you, and stop putting fake food into your body. Maybe eat something more natural once in a while. Why am I telling you all of this? Because Spirit is telling me that in my ear. I'm just relaying the information that Spirit is telling me to do. Spirit is telling me I'm spending way too much time eating fast food, and maybe I should try a vegetable now and again. So I hope this reading has helped you. I hope you are able to focus, not just focus on some of those messages, but actually apply those messages and see where they fit in your personal life. Somebody said, what? No ice cream. See, ice cream is not for me. Ice cream is not healthy for me. And see, I had to know that about myself, because I love ice cream. I used to eat it all the time. But you can have ice cream in moderation. What's coming up this week? Wednesday morning, we have our group meditation. I hope you all can come back for that. It's another free event. It's on the calendar. We get together for a group meditation on Wednesday. If you are in my Tarot Unicorns and Coffee membership group and your Big Decks or Unicorn Magic, we will have our Wednesday coffee time. For those of y'all not aware of it, I hope you figure out about that membership. It's on coffee.com right now. And then let's see, I feel like Wednesday night I host over on the AZ platform, Zen Zoom. Check that out if you're an AZ member. And Thursday, I'm excited about Thursday. We're having our mentorship. I have been calling it spiritual mentorship, spiritual connection. I need to rework that, because I think people are seeing that and going, what the heck is that? Y'all, it's psychic development with a different name. The way I do psychic development is, yes, we go over the talking, yes, we go over the practice, but then we get into I'm putting my life coaching certification to work and to use. Where then we get into, okay, we talked about mediumship and we talked about how to do it, but how is this going to help you in your personal journey, your spiritual journey, your personal life? And so that's the little coaching aspect that I put into it. That happens this Thursday. Oh, just put on the calendar. Love readings for February. Get signed up. Limited seats for that, and it's only $4. So love readings are on the calendar, and there's also a Love Yourself workshop, which will help you connect back into yourself, get that self-love going, get that going. And that is also on the calendar for February. So I hope you all check out some of those events. And I hope at the very least, I see you back here next Monday for the next Magical Monday manifestation. Thank you all, everyone. Have a wonderful, blessed, prosperous week. Work on those heart centers, y'all.